Good evening to all. I'm Christos and today we're going to discuss what we shouldn't do with our money. Yes, you heard right, what we shouldn't do. Because while investing is great to achieve our financial goals and eventually live off our investments, we need to avoid certain bad, let's call them habits. Sadly, especially here in Greece, we lack a solid financial and investment culture. So, today it's back to basics. Let's dive deep and explore them together.
Πριν
Before we move
προχωρήσουμε,
forward,
αν τα
if
βίντεο
my
μας
videos
σας
have helped
βοηθήσει να
you to
βάλετε
get
σε
your
τάξη τα
finances in
οικονομικά
order
σας
and you
και
want to
θέλετε να
start
ξεκινήσετε να
investing
επενδύετε με
successfully, you can
επιτυχία,
set up
μπορείτε
an
να
investing
δημιουργήσετε τον
account via the
επενδυτικό
links
σας
in the
λογαριασμό στη
description.
Freedom
This way,
24
you
μέσα
can
από
make
το
sure
link που
that
θα
you're
βρείτε στην
using a
περιγραφή.
reliable
Με αυτόν τον
platform and
τρόπο
you'll be
και
also
είστε
supporting
σίγουροι
this
πως
channel
χρησιμοποιείτε
directly
μια και
without
αν
any
θέλετε να
expenses.
έχετε την
Plus,
άποψή
don't
μου για
forget
τις
to give
αγορές
this
κάθε
video a
πρωί στο
like
inbox
and
σας,
leave a
αντιγράψτε στο
comment. It
newsletter μου
really
μέσα
helps
από το
out with the
σχετικό link που
YouTube
θα βρείτε στην
algorithm. Of
περιγραφή.
course, if you
Πρόκειται για
haven't done it
ανάλυση των
already,
αγορών που δεν
subscribe to
ανεβαίνει
the channel
ποτέ
and
στο
hit the bell
YouTube,
icon
οπότε
to be
ναι, κάντε
notified
εγγραφή στο
when I
newsletter
upload
τζάμπα.
videos. In order
Και
to
για
be
να
on the
είμαστε
same
όλοι
page, let's
καλυμμένοι,
get the
ας πέσει
standard
το
disclaimer
καθιερωμένο
out of the way.
disclaimer.
I am not an investment or legal advisor. All opinions expressed in this video and on this channel in general are solely my own. They are meant to entertain you. Do not take investment or legal advice from a person on the internet. Always do your own research. No one likes being told what to do. All the more reason to know what not to do, especially when it comes to our hard-earned money. Well, we believe we know best. Knowledge is power. Most people lack both the knowledge and the psychology to manage their money correctly. And yes, we might have been discussing on this channel how to invest our money effectively to ensure a prosperous financial future for a long time, but we've hardly touched upon what we shouldn't do with it. And no, you're not the exception. So let's look at 3 things you should absolutely avoid doing with your money. Number 1, don't try to outspend others. Let's admit it, we're naturally competitive beings, and we can't stand seeing others above us. It's instinct. What can we do? It's not inherently bad, but it hides a problem. Unfortunately, people often equate a neighbor's success with the possessions they have and how they flaunt their money. For instance, when we see a guy with the market's best mobile entering an expensive car, we automatically assume he's financially more successful than us. However, this image is often misleading. You see, most people out there might have the newest iPhone, but they don't have the money to top up their plan every month. They might have a Mercedes SLK, but they put in 20 euros of fuel each time. And the worst part? Almost universally, they live paycheck to paycheck. They are 1 to 2 salaries away from bankruptcy. Is that proper management? Clearly not. Contrarily, there's the 50-30-20 rule, which suggests that 50% of our income goes to our necessities like rent, electricity, food, 30% to our wants like clothes, cinema, coffee, and 20% into savings, though we'll delve deeper into this shortly. Yes, a mobile phone is a necessity, but the latest, most expensive iPhone? Not so much. So, the next time you see your cousin flaunting the newest iPhone, consider whether they've even invested as little as €1 that month. Point number 2, don't just stick to saving. I say this because Greeks tend to hide our money at home or at best leave it in the bank. No one secured their future by just saving. Wait a minute, Christos, I hear you say. Didn't you just mention we should save 20% of our salary? Yes. But saving is not the end goal. It's merely an intermediary step. Let's get back to the 50-30-20 rule, where, as we discussed, the 20% refers to savings. In reality, we mean set aside money to invest. Money just sitting in a bank stagnates. It loses value daily, rendering the whole saving effort useless. On the contrary, investments amplify the effort and multiply the outcome. And I'll say it again. No one became rich by just saving. To add, no one became rich without saving either. In scientific terms, we'd say saving is a necessary but not sufficient condition to become rich. So what the 50-30-20 rule essentially says is that 20% of our income should be set aside for investment. In practice, this percentage tends to be smaller in the beginning and larger later on. Let me explain. When we start organizing our finances, we haven't yet built a foundation for substantial savings. We have loans, rents, and the like, obligating us to spend a significant portion of our salary each month. So initially, we might simply limit some of our wants. 5%? 10% of our salary? It's usually around that range. But as we continue, we shape our lives to have more and more financial flexibility. We make purchases in cash, not installments. We downgrade by 1 or 2 categories, for instance in cars or mobile phones. That creates room for more savings. Oh, and let's not forget our income increases gradually. We'll definitely get some raises, even more room for savings. As mentioned, savings isn't the end goal. We save to invest. Now on to money rule number 3. Don't confuse investing with gambling. No, betting, the lottery, and slot machines aren't investments. You're doomed to lose every single euro. Slowly but surely, they'll take it all. That's how the house wins. It doesn't matter if you feel lucky. It doesn't matter if you win initially. In the end, you'll lose everything, and that's a mathematical certainty. Casinos and the entire gambling industry are rigged, so the house always wins. The odds might seem 50%, but the truth is, the odds always favor the casino. Even if that difference is 0.1%, in the end, the gambler will be the loser. Also, that cryptocurrency that just emerged yesterday and everyone says will go to the moon, it's not a good investment either. Every type of investment needs time to mature, so we must always choose them carefully. And for those who might say I'm biased against cryptocurrencies, the same goes for all investments. That's why I say most people should steer clear of individual stock picking. Don't even get me started on futures, options, and the like. So what should we do, you might ask? I might sound old-fashioned, but if you don't wise up, I'll keep saying it. There are two choices. If we have a long-term horizon, then the best thing we can do is save and invest every month in the ETF VUAA, which tracks the S&P 500 or the 500 biggest American companies. And it's UCITS, meaning 100% tax-free. And it automatically reinvests dividends, so we don't have to do a thing. And it's available on Freedom24, which is also today's video sponsor. For those who want a step-by-step guide, the process is simple. Sign up on Freedom24 using the link in the description for one free share. Go to the web terminal, type in VUAA, click buy, and voila, you have it. Now, if we simply want to save our money without entirely losing its value due to inflation, we can put our funds into the D account with Freedom24 to earn a steady interest of 2.5% annually with interest credited daily. Clarification, we don't earn 2.5% daily. We simply receive the corresponding daily interest, which is 2.5% divided by 365. And if you're wondering how this works in practice, the process is incredibly straightforward. Sign up on Freedom24 through the link in the description for free share. Go to member area, transfer between accounts, enter an amount, select the D account. And just like that, you're set. Instead of letting our money decay in some bank, now we allow it to increase interest every single day. Every single day. And that's something we must do with our money. As always, if my videos have helped you to get your finances in order and you want to start investing successfully, you can create your investment account through the links you will find in the description. This way you are sure that you are using a reliable platform and actively supporting this channel for free. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it helped, and I'll see you in the next one.